hole because I'm trying to figure it out. See if anybody knows. See if anybody comes in. I don't know. I'm not.
But there's two ways of doing it.
Yeah.
You can take it.
Mm-hmm.
Frustrating.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's not easy. Like I said, that was one of the little things at the beginning that gave me a little bit of a headache. The turning chain, just trying to figure that out. And I don't even know how I do it. I just do it at this point. Yeah, so let's see. Let this go here.
Mary gave it to me. I have so many of these, and then I got probably from the senior center.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Sounds too familiar. Yeah, it does sound very familiar.
You called? Okay, Suzanne, perfect. I did call. All right, so here's a question. Let me see if I'm articulating this correctly. So when you're doing double crochet and you're going down, so you do the first chain row and then you're going back. One of the ladies keeps putting holes at the end of her row. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're trying to figure out how to fix it, and I don't know how. So here we go. So let me see. Open this up a little bit. All right. So she's doing her double crochets. And then right here, she keeps getting these holes. I don't know if you can see them. When she's doing the turning chain. Oh, there's a hair. And it looks like she's doing it on both sides. So it's here, and then here, and then here. Yeah, she's got it really consistent. So on both sides, she keeps ending up with this. So the first row, there's no hole. Second row, there's a hole. I'll put my finger in there. Third row, hole. And she's doing both sides. But it's weird that on this side, she has a little bit of a hole. I don't know, it's weird. She has no hole here, but then a hole here. So I don't know. So how does she avoid doing these holes at the side?
So where's Columbia? Is that more on the
So how does she
side?
start a new row? So I think she chains 2. And then I guess which one does she go in? And I don't know. I just sort of just do it.
Can't take the turnpike in 15, no.
But you see that?
No.
So the first row, nothing there. Hole there. Hole there. Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, there's that.
Go like hell on that.
Oh, I know.
I've been on there so many times when my daughter lived in New York and my son lives there.
Oh, 30, yeah.
So we were just down.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. So there it is. I don't know. And I'm trying to think. Like usually I go into the first stitch, like kind of when you make your turning chain is here.
How are their prices?
Did I go right into that first stitch? I think, and then you don't get the hole. But I don't know.
All that coupon stuff.
So if anybody has any suggestions, how she should start that, I don't know.
Yarn, but
It's weird, isn't it?
Some of them are not doing all the yarn now.
I was hoping
Yeah.
they'd come to Reading.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
they might. I don't know.
So anyway, so that's the question of the day. But you see how nice her stitches are. They're like perfect. Here we go.
Yeah.
Get that in there. Yep. But like I said, yeah, she ends up with these holes, and it's so even. Like, look at that. There we go. You can see it better.
Take over Joanne's.
Yeah.
I heard
Yes.
ladies
Oh, hey,
saying,
Liz.
this is sad.
Yeah, I know. So we're trying to figure out how to stop making these holes when you do the chain, when you do the turning chain.
How to avoid it.
Yeah, how to avoid the holes.
Where?
See,
At the end.
Yeah, at the end. Yeah, she's got a hole.
Oh.
See, this one here, she's
Did
got
she
no.
not, like, I'm not an expert. Didn't she do the chain one and then turn?
I'm not sure. Yeah, we're not sure why it's happening.
That's the only thing I learned.
Yeah, and some people do chain 3, and I think chain 3 makes a little bit of a bulge or something. So anyway, there's that. So we're trying to figure that out. So I don't know. But anyway, good to see you. Oh, if the stitch, and it's consistent. It is consistent. It's normal. She can do a standing double to start or a chain 1 turn and work into the first stitch. Does that make sense, Donna? She's counting. No.
A standing chain.
Yeah, she said, if the stitch count is consistent, she can do a standing double to start, or a chain one and turn the work into the first stitch. So you go into the first stitch, and I think that's what I do, that going into the first stitch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's one. So I like that. We'll try that. And then this is Liz. And Liz said chain one.
Do a standing chain, but
Yeah, yeah.
I know how
But-
to do a standing chain.
Yeah.
I know how to do a standing. double
Okay.
crochet.
And then Liz is saying chain one, and then do a double crochet. She's saying just chain one. Okay. All right now. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? This whole thing. Yeah, trying to figure out this stuff. Because like I can't remember. I know when I first started, I did have trouble with the turning chain and making it too long and having it wonky. So that's kind of what I've been doing. But yeah, so that's what we did. But we're all kind of talking about, I know, I hate to keep beating the dead horse, but you know, Joanne, what we're going to do. So it's tough. Yeah, we're trying to figure all that out. But I think we're good. Yeah. So, but that's it. And there's Scott. Hello. Yep. So we're here just for a few minutes. So what should I suggest, Donna? So we have two suggestions. So the one they said,
Go
You-
to another stitch.
you can chain one. Yeah, they're saying chain one, turn the work, and work into the first stitch. Chain one instead of two and go into the first stitch.
Okay.
So maybe try that one. See what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chain one, and go in the
It's a-
same stitch.
Go in this, yeah, yep,
All right.
and see if that works for you. Yeah,
Thank you.
yep. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Yep, but we have some. So we're all we were all just really talking, and I got rid of some yarn and gave it to people. Thank goodness.
I'm still not connected. You're not connected to the internet.
Oh, maybe it. Let me see if you can.
See, and all I had to do before
Mm-hmm.
was hit
Like-
settings, and then it
Right.
hit, and then it said hotspot, and then I hit
You
the
were
button
able-
for hotspot,
Yep.
and then it connected.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's weird that yeah, it may have shut it down since you weren't touching it because you walked away for a little bit, but I don't know. I mean, the internet here is like so-so. It's not bad, but it's not perfect all the time either. Let's see. So anyway, good to see you, Bonnie. So what am I making? Let's see. Oh, Bod does it like that. Oh, so bag a day. Ah, okay. Good to know. All right.
I made them Christmas a year
Oh, okay.
ago, I had
And then another person suggested stitch markers help at the beginning and end stitches. Yeah. So I don't know if you do stitch markers. I should do them more. But anyway,
I
good to see
very
you.
rarely use it.
Yeah. And
I
everyone's
just had
saying
a
hi.
tendency to get caught in the
Right.
yarn.
I understand. Yeah, so I do that too, and so that's the whole thing. I have that issue as well. But anyway, I'm just doing a dishcloth because I have no brain right now. But
Her husband stole.
he stole.
And seal. I never-
But anyway, this is the wrap that I knitted. So I was showing one of the ladies who likes the Noro what I made. So I'll show you this. So because she wasn't here last week.
Yeah, you just turn it.
Let's see if I can turn this here.
When I start a row.
But of course,
It's better
I have the
than like
weirdest outfit on today.
piece
So,
of paper.
but I made this wrap.
I'll look on Amazon, maybe I can
So-
get one.
And this is knitted.
You could
See,
always
wrong
get yarn
side,
on
of course.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't- There you go.
Why don't we go together and open a yarn shop?
I know, right?
Wouldn't
Right?
that be a real
Yeah. So
meeting
anyway,
of the minds?
yeah, I know. That's what we keep saying. But anyway, this is Noro. It's 100% wool. It's a bulky, and it's got some roving stuff in there and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I had to show her that, and I gave the lady one of the hats that I made with the Noro because she gave me the Noro.
What
Well, this is the one
size
that I've been
hat
wearing.
Did you make? Did you make
This one's
the,
knitted,
Did you make the
and
small, medium, or the?
there it is. So yeah, it's fancy.
One is 20 and one is
Yeah, this is 100%. It's a little bit. This is a worsted, and this one's a bulky. But she gave me like 8 or 10 skeins of the Noro, so I wanted to at least make her a hat. So I gave her a hat. Yeah, but thank you. But anyway, I didn't get a chance to show her, so she's here. So we were excited. Yeah. There it
Do I
is.
go up to the buttonhole or do I go all the way up?
I meant this way.
But I
Did you
made this
make-
really,
Oh,
and I made it
I
pretty
did,
big so that I could, wear it.
17.
Oh,
And it's
change-
been so cold,
Change
so that's
17
what I've
and
been
you end
doing.
up with 16.
I just started a
Oh.
dishcloth, which
Oh,
is
but
so
did you make it?
lame.
Oh, that's right. How long did you make
There
it?
it
That's
is.
right. 20
So I'm
inches.
finishing off this cone. It's
So am
almost
I
gone.
measuring from the point?
I
I just
guess,
started it,
yes.
Or the
single
buttonhole?
I
crochet.
guess from the point down.
That's it, and that's as far as I got. But anyway, I
So
see
body
Ivy.
measures
Hello.
approximately 20 or 22.
And thank you,
Oh, you made it
Suzanne.
even
Appreciate
longer.
it.
You made 26.
How's it going,
Well,
Ivy?
it's 26, but now
It looks
look.
like
But if
fancy
you
it
went
is.
for a
Yeah.
scarf,
And Ivy's got the
I
hand
made
pink
it for a
wavy.
headband
Yes. Oh, thank you.
beginning.
right.
So
Yeah.
It's
So that's
cute.
it.
it doesn't flap over
But
that
yeah, I
much.
mean, this was
Mhm. No,
these are like
I don't know if
$11
I'll
a
wear it for
skein,
anything.
and this is
I'll
one
make it
skein.
more for a scarf.
The
Well,
crochet
that's how
ones
it's
you
look.
need like
This
one
is
and a little bit.
Consider it a headband.
But this one I knitted
so
it, and I was
cute.
able to get a pretty
And
good
then-
size hat out of the.
Just
knitting.
the scarf itself, it's not that
Then I
long.
But
think
it's,
you want 26.
What is this called?
What do you think about this yarn?
Oh,
The black
geez.
wool? Do you
My
think it's
brain's-
okay, or should I use that
No,
soft?
that should be all right.
This is the one that's called tweed.
I think that should be
And
fine.
what
And
size
then
needle
this is
did you
the
use?
one
They tell you. I
that's,
had to go buy it. I didn't have it.
I
All
think
right,
it's
then I went and bought
What
that.
you-
Korean is this one. Oh, that's right. This is Sweeto. Sweeto.
I think I had
Sweeto,
an H, but
which
that's all right.
means
We'll see. I'll
But I
tweed.
believe I did do
And then
it,
this one
an
is,
item that's-
How does this button
Korean.
seem?
And this
Doesn't
is,
look that much. Just,
I forget what Korean
doesn't
means,
look that
but,
much different than the one you.
but it's like a worsted, which is nice. Yeah.
Is
So,
that good?
and there's Pebbles. Hello. Oh, we got Dollar P. Hey, good to see you.
Oh,
All right, now.
I could sew it shut a little bit on the
See
side.
everyone saying hi.
Just make your button.
Yeah, you get around fast. I was watching.
If I can do that.
Or
Yeah, Wednesday's busy if I do go. Because I don't always stream from here, but I just figure we're working on stuff so you can see.
Single crochet,
Yes, I do move.
Well,
Yes.
let's wait till I get to that.
And see. Thank you for spreading the
Because
joy.
this
Oh,
is where
thank you. Yes.
Ann is at too.
All right.
She's at
Oh,
right here where she started the
So
button.
you see we're both
Oh, she
using the
making-
cones. This is pretty funny. Oops, am I blocking the thing here?
Are you working on your scarf?
Oh, no, this is just.
But yeah, we're both using the
Do you
cones.
ladies pull from inside or outside?
Inside has a tendency to be better
If you
because
can,
then you're not always.
Yeah.
if you can get it.
then your
Right, if you
yarn-
can get it.
If you can
If you
get
can
it.
get it.
You can get it.
Yep.
And every once in a while, you're gonna end up with a
Woo.
bulge.
Oh, she's got some yarn
I
bark.
got it.
Yep.
It's better than not.
That's pretty
You
good.
don't want that.
Yeah.
This
Y-
looks
yes.
like
I love
Yes,
what,
start-
I looked to find something like you have, the Tweedish one, but there wasn't anything.
Yeah. So our Joanne's was
And even
I'll take
Michael's
it.
didn't have. I only got, there were only
Yes.
3 of these there and only 2 that matched
Yeah.
the same dollar.
and I end up ordering that from Lion Brand. She's got some woolies there.
Oh, how is it, where do you get that? Do you have a catalog for that?
No,
Oh, you just do it
just go on
online.
their website. Yeah, they have a decent website. Oh,
Yeah,
ooh,
Same color.
that is nice. Oh.
But could you do
Oh, that's
every
Pound
other
of
one
Love.
so it
Oh
looks
my
like
gosh,
you meant to
that's
do
the
it?
good stuff.
Yeah, Brian, that's Lion Brand.
You can see her thing there. This is the woolies. So she's working on this. But she's trying to find the beginning.
Yeah, it is a little
I
different.
probably
You
don't
can
want
see
woolies
that,
for an Afghan though.
No, it depends on if you're. It's pretty
more
soft.
purpler, and this is a lighter,
But then if
more
you-
lilac.
That's nice. Oh, oh,
Let's see if I'm any good.
blue.
Blue.
That is purple every day. Oh, okay.
On those?
Okay.
Yeah, this one is darker, and this one's lighter.
Oh,
I'm gonna get a
oh,
pen
can I
and
see
write
one of
down.
those?
You had
Those
that
are really cool.
26 inches long.
See
Here, you
that.
want a pen?
So okay. I guess she found this at the boutique.
Which?
Lion Brand. What
It's
is
the
this?
same dialogue too. I
Pound of
think.
Love. This is an old one.
Dialogue.
Yeah. Oh, it's the same dye lot, but they're two different colors. Interesting.
26 inches for a scarf.
Yeah, this is called
Just the color.
Now remember that
Ooh,
what you should
this
do
label's so different from the old
is
ones.
measure
But this little boy's cute.
from
Look at that.
here to buttonhole.
Oh, there he goes.
okay.
That's a knitted cardigan. Nice.
Or
Hold on a
pen.
second.
Oh, you wanna double
I don't
check?
know. I don't see the color. Lilac. Oh, it's called lilac. It's really
Some of the
small.
other
Called-
ones too.
It's hidden, real
Lilac.
lilac. So that's lilac,
Yeah,
and that's the same lot number.
what's the same lot number?
About
4,
24.
About 24.
7A. Yeah.
24
Yep.
inches.
517.
Begin buttonhole.
To buttonhole. Yeah.
See? Oh, this is terrible.
And then
The
you
same
just
dye lot,
continue
2 different
to
colors. Hold on. You see
your
this one here,
buttonhole down.
Okay.
and you
You're-
see this
you're
one
gonna be
here.
increasing
Let me
that.
get a little
And the
closer there.
total was about 20.
This one's a little darker
Yeah.
than this one. So see, dye lot matters. People say it doesn't matter. Yes, it does. And hi, old mechanic.
Okay.
Oh, and Ivy said you pull from the
Thank
beginning.
you.
Okay. Oh, putting a cone on a yarn. Okay, this is terrible. So same dye lot doesn't match. Thank you.
How can you tell? By looking at it?
Yeah, look at it. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I can see the top one's
I
darker.
had that, oh, now you can see it.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah.
Was that sitting out in the sunlight somewhere?
You never know. Yeah, I
Where
mean,
did that come from?
But
This
you know
was
what?
Walmart.
I had the same problem with, it was called Aaron.
Aaron.
Oh my
sorry,
goodness, I bought a whole bunch at the same time.
I remember.
When I got home,
Yeah.
this was darker, this was lighter,
Mm-hmm.
and I was using it like every
Hmm.
other.
I wonder if they put the wrong.
But that pound of love has a lot
I
of
don't know,
yardage.
but I was
I
I
mean,
wonder
you
if they
shouldn't
put the
run
wrong
out unless you have
label
an
in.
Afghan.
Yeah.
It's pretty color
But
though.
you know what? It could have come from. different-
Oh, make stripes.
Oh,
Okay.
Maybe they
Yes.
were doing the same as this
Excuse me.
one.
Yep,
And
lot
when they
matters. See,
did
people
the-
say it doesn't. I'm
if
like,
I'm going
yes, it
up,
does. That's the
They
second
just
time
took
I've
this
seen it
one and
really
this one and put it
profound.
on.
Right.
But anyway, good to
Think of
see
it
you,
that way.
old mechanic.
Nothing's
Let's see,
perfect.
Dawn says it.
No.
Putting a cone on a yarn genie.
nothing
See, I don't
easy
have one of
here.
those.
Maybe I shouldn't have gotten the wool ease. I guess I picked it for the color.
Yeah.
Hey Mary, was your son-in-law happy with, or your grandson-in-law happy with his Eagle scarf or his Eagles thing?
Oh,
Or did
I
he,
have this problem.
she has it.
or did he like it?
You kept it.
Did you keep it? She
Oh,
kept
no,
it.
I put it away.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
No, I found it.
That's funny.
last week or the week before. I offered to
Hold
take
on.
that. Whether to give it to him or wait until next
Oh
week.
my gosh.
Mary, what are you
So
making?
you pull
That's
from the
neat
inside.
yarn.
That's funny.
It's just a hat.
Where'd you get that?
Okay. And except for don't do it with a.
That is neat.
Pound of
I love
Lover
that.
or one
Very
of
good.
those,
Walmart.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
should I do it
Uno.
now? I mean, the game is
Don't do
over.
the pound of love or the
It would have been perfect.
Karen 1
And
pound.
they
You
won,
will
they
get
won though.
barf
They
and it
won.
falls into itself at the very end. So don't pull from the middle. I will. I've seen people do that, and it's a nightmare.
Mhm.
Yep. Let's see. The Bonnie's saying if the sun faded it, you could tell by the inside. Looks
Oh.
like 2 colors. Oh yeah, we'll have to look at that.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm. I know. We haven't seen Uno in 100 years. Where you been? Good to see you. I've been hiding. Let's see. You've been in the corner too long. I'll get you out. That's funny. Oh my gosh. 101 years. Yeah. It's cool. But that does happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. The people they made those scarves for this year. I mean, they won. I mean, it was like,
Yeah, so you have
Wow.
to make one next year.
You got to make 50 next year. Yes. That's funny.
Right.
That's good.
Are we done with
well,
this?
I took 3 big
I think
skeins
so.
of that green
Right.
Yes.
from Joann's. I bought 3
Yeah.
big
No. This.
skeins.
Well,
of
you know
that.
the answer to that.
I
Bonnie.
would have
He is
bought more,
not-
but
no, he's
that's
been
all they had. They only had 3 of that Kelly green.
Yeah.
So I can
Okay.
make quite a bit.
All right.
I might make either a little baby
Good to see
blanket
you.
or a
How's it going?
banner. I one time I made
Oh, yeah,
that
if you
here
wanna
and it sold
Drop your link. Just do that.
because they were
Yep.
the winning team.
Now you pull those from the outside. Yeah, because I had poor, somebody I knew, said, "Oh, I can't fix my Karen 1 pound." I said, "Did you pull it from the middle?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, you're gonna have knots. You're gonna end up having to cut that, which is terrible."
You don't like
17.
doing the middle?
Ooh, not with the pounds. Like
Oh.
something like that. It falls into itself eventually.
Oh, I've had that problem too.
I don't know if I have 17 stitches.
Yep.
Because I don't know if I count. I started counting there. I don't.
Yeah, you kick it up. Yeah, you have to. It's so big, but it's nice.
Who is she
Oh,
talking
wow.
to? Who are you talking to?
Though I was asking some of the crocheters how to fix
Oh, that's nice.
May's, yeah, her the thing she was having trouble with, and they gave me a couple of suggestions. That was good. Yeah.
You have 17, but I think you have it twisted.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I
No.
would.
Where is it twisted?
Well, it's just the difference in the tension.
Yeah, I think it is a loose stitch. Should I go back? I don't want to. It doesn't look right.
Yeah. So
I would.
yeah, Bonnie's in the corner.
Yeah, I will.
Good to see
No, I
you.
don't. It has
Yeah,
to be
I
right.
would.
It's this one here, isn't it? Right in there.
That one, yeah, he's a little off. That one's a little off.
A little
I
off.
love you.
All right.
Thumb, so I can see.
So whenever you take a break, Donna, you want to show what you're working on?
Okay.
Even that one
I
doesn't.
I don't want to
Yeah,
make it
start
over.
You're not
over.
very
She's
tall.
got a rhythm going here.
I showed this last time. I'm still the same thing.
No, people like it. Come
Maybe I
on,
don't
different
like
people.
crochet.
Oh, sorry.
No. I didn't want it to roll.
I think it's hard
I
because
don't
this
know.
needle's so
I
big.
don't have my creative stuff back yet. I just
Yeah,
wanna-
she's.
I just want to
Okay.
like
Well,
do,
thanks for stopping.
like basic
Have a good
stuff
day.
that I don't have to think hard on.
Yeah, me too.
But
You too.
I have to
That's why
start.
you do simple things like worms.
Yes.
I have to start getting into
See, now
my
they look too
creative
big to me
side
already.
and start
Yeah.
finishing
Donna's-
my roses and stuff.
But
Okay.
it's a big needle.
Yeah,
It said to use an I.
that's all right.
Maybe I should have used my H.
What is this?
It's an
You're
I.
very tight. Like I would loosen your tension a little bit.
Now, if you looked at those,
Then do
It's
an
so
eye.
tight. Yeah. 'Cause I think it's hard when you to go back in. You know what I mean? When you
but they look loose.
yeah.
I thought they look, and some look
Did they?
thick.
May I take it out?
Oh, yeah,
You're only at number 2.
take it. Rip it up.
How are the crochet ends? Now, let's see.
I
Now
told-
she's helping somebody with
Kelly,
something
did you
else.
hear that story?
Which
When I
one?
first started knitting, yeah.
Yeah.
And the lady at the yarn shop, she well, I was afraid of her. So I was started on a size 2 needle, a baby sweater.
No, that's
And I
like
moved
crazy.
the marker and I didn't know how to fix it, so I told her my little sister got at it.
Oh, you fib.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, she could.
You were afraid of the teacher?
Yeah, I was a little. Well,
All right.
Yeah.
she
Here's
was a
Mom.
little. I mean, we
It's
took her.
getting huge. I have one more.
It's so big.
It's beautiful though.
There we go. That's gorgeous.
You know, when you look at this yarn, you don't really see
You
the
don't
color
see it,
much.
no.
But when
You
I
see.
did it, the colors just pop.
I can't
Yeah.
believe it.
I can't see the color in this game.
No.
Yeah,
No.
really.
That is really
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, that-
So it's a little star. Yeah,
No,
so you
that's
can see
beautiful.
the
Is
star.
that 17
Big
now?
star.
I decided
That's
I
gorgeous.
had 9 skeins of this. I'm gonna spend
9
them all.
skeins.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Huge.
Woo.
I'm gonna do Seal's method. Spend them all.
Spend them all.
Use it up.
Yeah, just use everything. Oh yeah, it's nice.
With a little half a ball of yarn, it's not big enough.
I know.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's true.
That's why-
Wow,
We did take that lady Thanksgiving dinner. and
Did
stuff,
you?
and she-
Okay.
I took it.
I had a
She,
little bit of this green
well,
because
her daughter had died. Her daughter was a nurse.
it's a
Her daughter,
long-
I'm not.
it's a
I didn't
long
know her when her
row
daughter
all the
died.
way.
And
Right.
She would get letters from her grandchildren. but
Okay.
Once she read a letter, she ripped it up, and I thought, oh, I would never rip it up. I'd read it 20 more times.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
You know. And
Huh.
I don't know if you were here when I said you could. I think the yarn back then in the late 60s when I learned was like only $1.50 a 59 a ball.
Yeah.
And she would, if you needed 10 for your sweater, she'd hold 8, put your name on the box.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was a small yarn shop. Nice.
Well, she had a lot of yarn though.
No, but I mean,
Right.
well,
Yeah.
you know, she
It was just by herself.
by herself. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Was that on 6th Street?
South 6.
Huh.
Yeah, I went there too.
Don
Did you?
Hart.
I don't remember what her name
Hey,
was
Rita.
anymore, but I went
Yeah.
there too, and I knitted 2 sweaters.
Oh,
But you know, I never really wore them because it was
Mm.
so hot.
She would
yes.
just look at you and tell
Yes.
you how many stitches to put on, and she could put cables in the whole sweater
Oh,
out of her head.
that's great.
Did I have my doll here that day?
Ye-
The dress she made.
Yes.
She brought that up out of her head.
Okay.
She was real. And
See, that's impressive.
she would sew the zipper in for you if you had.
That's good because I
So
could,
what do you
yeah.
think?
See, I could use
beautiful.
that. Yeah.
Now,
But you got to hurry up and get over there. And the gift
I
cards,
find
apparently,
for
they
me,
end on
I'm
Friday at Joanne.
mhm.
If you have any, you got to
change
use them by
and then
Friday.
you hold it, and then you continue.
Yep.
And
Like
that,
this,
to me,
That's
that
the
helps
update.
like
make
this,
it
you mean?
straighter. Yeah,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
like if you're doing a bunch
So
of
good luck with
chains,
that. Yeah.
because
And
to me it gives it nice and neat.
like I said, I went to ours yesterday and everybody bought
Okay, now
everything.
after I
There
do
was no
that,
yarn, very little.
single crochet and
There were like
sing-
four
second chain
skeins
from
of
the hook. So that's not the
Red
one I
Heart
came
Super
out of.
Saver,
This
one of the
one,
stripes. I
yes.
don't remember which one.
Single.
That was about it.
It's like you split.
All the big twists, they
No, I just
bought it
went
all.
in the
No,
hole.
you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that.
Okay, now you're gonna do 16 across. You're gonna end up with 16 across.
We hope.
You will.
I mean, you're doing great.
No, even though she didn't have always the best personality, I thought,
Mhm.
you know, she's had a rough,
Yeah.
and she was so knowledgeable.
That's really good. Did she pass away? Is she still around?
No, she's not around that.
Okay.
What am I
I don't
doing?
remember. She
Mm-hmm.
actually, her place was on 8th
When
Street,
does it start?
So
Mm-hmm.
we're
and then
gonna
they tore the
start
building
next-
down for the
Oh.
Reading School
Third.
District.
Oh
And
yeah,
And then
yeah.
she went to South 6th Street, but when
And
she
I'm
was on
figuring
8th Street,
about
I think
Right.
maybe
she
2
went to
hours.
eat at,
2 hours seems to be good.
that would have been 9th and Washington. And
An
I
hour
think she
is
fell,
not
broke her
enough.
head, was in the hospital.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna meet in the
So she's-
back room.
Yes. Well, good luck.
Where we do our crafts.
Yeah, I just know the yarn was 25, the beads were 30, and that's all I can tell you. Don't ask me anything else. Fabric, I don't remember.
So I think it's called the Naomi room or something.
Where we do clay and Maine.
But she was
No,
reasonable. I mean,
No,
I made a sweater and she crocheted the buttons
here is,
for it.
Oh wow.
But she charged
the arts
$2
and
to sew a
Yeah,
Where the
zipper
done.
in.
yeah.
Go
I
up the
guess
hall.
that's okay.
I thought that was
This
cheap.
was great.
Yeah, that's not
And then I
bad.
was in
Oh,
college
Don't
and I had
turn, go
a
straight.
Okay.
a
And
skirt. It was like a houndstooth.
there's a big
Mhm.
room in
And
the
I
back.
put it on
You
something
wouldn't
and
know
put a
it.
hole and she said, go to this lady on
But
South
it
Fifth
has
Street.
a
She
lot of
does
tables, a
French
lot of
weaving.
soft chairs.
Oh.
Well, that they can charge
And
you like
it'll be
$30 just to put the
perfect.
I didn't
toys.
know. Wow.
It was
Because
expensive and I said, oh,
otherwise-
I'm in college, I can't afford that. She
Right.
said, well,
At
I'll do
11:30.
it for you for $5, but don't
Or you
tell
show up.
anybody.
$5?
I think it was $5. I don't remember.
No, I'm just laughing.
I was so
Just the
long-
prices are so cheap.
Well,
Your own project?
but back then,
Own
I couldn't
projects.
afford that, but she
Yeah.
did it, and you couldn't.
And
How
then
she did it.
I made my
I'm just
stitches
gonna
too
do it
tight.
like-
Yeah, no.
Well, this is starting to
I'm just
curl
gonna
up,
do it
and
like
like.
here.
I must have made this. I
If
must have been
somebody
under
has
duress
a
when I.
project that they would like help, they can say,
How many of
okay,
these am I making?
I'm making
You're
this.
supposed to have
Learn how to
16.
No, I think I need another,
Yeah,
I
both.
need to
I mean,
keep
I
this
only
my
know how
brain
to
going, because
crochet, I don't know how
we
to do
found
it.
out our friend is definitely
But I'm
diagnosed
sure
with
others will
Alzheimer's.
Oh,
be
wow.
able to do
Yeah.
both.
But I did. I don't know. Like when I did these
So,
stitches
little
the other day, I
nervous
said
about it
I must have been
I'm not
on some kind of a yeah.
Huh?
Let's see.
They're your friends.
Let's see. I read it. Oh, I read it. So my husband don't say anything when I walk in from Joanne. That's right.
Like here.
And oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Ivy. They may have raised the prices
Of what?
to give you 20% off of that, which was the normal price to begin with.
Of
Yeah, Joanne. See, that's the thing when they
No, they're
liquidate these
not
stores,
saying
they do
much
that.
about her
Yeah,
at
they
all.
jack the prices up to knock them down
But
to
we
bring
need
them
to
where they
put
were.
more people on the registers, that's ridiculous. You'd be there in
This is a long.
Yeah.
half an hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, this lady, I'm telling you, she bought all this yarn yesterday. She filled her buggy; it was full, and I was like, okay.
Fairness.
Rich,
I guess
when I was in
the way
even the
they
day
did it.
before that, I
Yeah.
didn't think there was
Oh,
much
She
or
did
whatever.
not resign.
Or was I in yesterday?
But my husband wanted to get
She loved what.
sewing machine oil.
Mhm. Did they have that?
No, it was gone. Like all the
It
stuff
was
that.
gone.
Yeah, like that's like people are
Are they gonna mark down like the sewing machines?
eventually. Yeah,
I
big
think
amount.
they
they
were
said
gonna-
it's toward the
I
end,
think
like
they
the
were
crickets
gonna
and
say
stuff. Because I asked the manager, and she said they're gonna mark them down, but they were smart enough to realize
what
not to
you
put
do
them
and
on
how
sale right away.
friendly
The
she
crickets and the
was.
sewing machine.
She
There's a
was.
couple of them. Yeah. Oh, as my world turns. Hello. Uh oh. Wait a minute.
Always helpful.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
Yes, Ivy. I hate when they do that. How rude.
Yeah.
I'll text you later. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, this is rude.
Yeah.
She's the
Rude.
best.
Yeah. So when they raise the price and then lower it. But anyway, welcome in.
So who do they have running it now?
Yes.
Well, her and Dana did it.
But anyway,
together.
welcome in.
Oh.
So I'm just doing a washcloth, just for
Well, but
funsies.
see, that
But there
was
you go.
supposed to be a bit different
Single
than what it
crochet.
is,
I don't know
too.
how many stitches I did. I did this the other
Well,
day.
I did something wrong because I don't
It-
have
under
16.
duress.
I
It
only
in
have
our
15.
center more
Yes.
than what
I'll have to ask my
now they
teacher.
want to do.
That's funny.
It's a
Yes.
mess.
Yes,
And
yes.
he can't
No
say
way.
much.
So is anybody working on
He has to
anything
really
you want to
be
share
careful that he doesn't shoot himself
at the
in
class?
Yeah. Doesn't want to end up losing his job.
Yeah,
I have not been very
But
prolific either.
everybody does miss her because,
That's funny.
but two of them made the center. You know,
And they're very organized, they're very
Yes.
pleasant,
Mm-hmm.
always
Let's
looking
see.
for new things to do.
This-
Absolutely.
Hopefully this will
and
go loud.
that's what they wanted. They
Well,
wanted
she
it.
set up that whole library and.
Mm.
And then when they finally, they said they were number 2, then one of their complaints is, well,
15 and I'm supposed to
you
have
did
16.
too much.
Yeah, you gotta
Well,
have
that doesn't
16.
make sense.
I overheard her.
Yeah, but where am I missing it?
That makes no sense. at
Now,
all.
maybe she can tell you,
If it made the other side
Yeah.
look bad, then maybe they need to.
You need
but you wanna make
step
sure
it
you
up.
count those stitches. Yes, it'll be right.
Yep, I
I'm
don't know.
sorry,
Oh,
I
I'm
only
sorry.
have 15, I don't have 16.
Well, they really go through people there. Because when I was there was a nice woman there, and then she went down to do the one in Birdsburg because she lived in Birdsburg and it was
Yeah.
closer for her. Then they had somebody else there, and I don't know. I think she was like stealing the food or something.
Oh my.
Did you rip the whole thing?
Sorry.
I don't know. But she
I'm,
was
I'm a
gone.
ripper.
And then
Well,
after,
and it was so
after
nicely
being with
done.
her, I
You did.
stopped doing it during the
I should try
pandemic.
it.
I just stopped going there.
Where's
Oh my
that?
gosh. All right, let's see. Oh,
And then
filet
that Megan
crochet.
was the
Ooh,
next one.
nice.
Where's that, Donna?
I like that, Ivy.
Donna, where's that?
Very nice.
Brooks Encore. The
Yeah.
one on Shillington there.
You go there now, don't you?
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
you do
I
a lot
used
of
to-
cool stuff.
I
That's
used
pretty
to
nice.
go there,
That's
but
one
I
thing I
don't
have not
go there
done.
much anymore.
I was sort of looking at that this morning.
I used
Filet
to do
crochet.
Meals on Wheels too before the
'Cause I think-
pandemic. and
Was that the
then-
which way crochet? Which
I don't
way
know. Then they
something?
like changed everything. And,
Yeah, it's gonna be gorgeous. Yep,
you
Rita.
know, so I just
That's nice. But anyway,
You know,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I used to just be a runner. I
Mhm.
used to deliver the meals, and then there was an older lady
take
that
Donna
was
out
a
of there,
driver.
so she's not.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I didn't like is
did both.
if I
we're
showed
just
up, you
chit-chatting.
know, and then that driver lady didn't show up, they would never tell me she wasn't coming.
And you had to drive.
See, I can
No,
tell I'm
I
doing too
wouldn't
tight.
drive.
I gotta like
I
see.
wouldn't
I
drive
think
it.
I'm under stress.
So then, you know, the route went to
Look
somebody
how tight
else.
this
then.
is. I
So
mean, this
went
is not
down
my
there for
normal.
nothing.
I gotta
So
like.
after a few times of that, I said, I'm done, you know. And then it was.
But we do this so we don't
pandemic
make a
anyway.
mistake.
And another thing I didn't like is that, you know, some of these people are really bad in their houses. And there was this one lady
Mm.
that, you know, never used to answer the door. And, you know, you couldn't get her. You couldn't get her on the phone to
Yeah.
tell her you were outside.
Hmm.
And then they put like a key on her door, and you had to do the lock. You know,
Yep.
they gave you the code, and you
Uh,
had to go in her house. And then she was in bed, and
Oh.
I'm thinking, oh god.
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
a
want
lot.
to deal that.
It's a lot.
I thought after that, no, I can't be nursemaid for these people.
Right.
You
That's
know, but
brutal.
here I am, I'm nursemaid to my cousin now. But
Yeah.
she's
You're doing
fabulous.
great.
She's doing better.
Mhm.
Yeah, she is.
So I gotta like loosen my tension. This is really bad.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought with that lady in bed. I'm thinking, oh, is she dead? Oh my god.
Oh, I never even thought of that. Wow.
Then this woman that was in the car driving, she was a retired nurse.
Yeah.
And then she came in, and no, the woman wasn't dead. But
Mm.
I don't know. I guess she had stayed up late and was watching TV late, so she stayed in bed late.
Holy smokes.
When I
But-
went campaigning for Laney for judge, and that was when these women were found, you know, in houses that they captured, you know, they were kept in the basement and all that.
Oh,
So anyway, the one door I went to, it was up near Reading Ireland. It was,
nice.
and it said, knock, doorbell doesn't work or something. I don't know. And you could tell the house wasn't really kept. So it was an older man, and he motioned for me to come in. And I thought, oh my God, what if somebody's holding him hostage? But he had been a retired policeman. He was okay.
Oh, okay.
But you know how your mind
Yeah,
goes.
your mind
I
goes.
thought, well, he's telling me to come in. And what if he is being hostage and now I'm going to, because it was when all those women were being
Yeah, yeah.
captive.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's
And
like,
this one old guy
yeah,
up in Wyomissing, he had a jacket on. He said,
There we
well,
go.
come in. So
That's
I went
looking pretty
in, and the
cool.
house was like 95 degrees. It was wintertime, but it was so hot. Sometimes those people are just happy to
Mm,
see a person.
right.
yeah, some of them were.
Oh my
And
gosh.
those I
Over
didn't,
there.
I
You're
didn't
doing the whole
mind that,
thing.
but some of those that were really out of it. I mean, that woman should not have been living in that house.
No.
Right.
South.
No.
Yeah, that's bad.
But
No, and that wasn't your job to go in.
Sure.
Or did you want to take it home?
Oh, no. Thank you.
I might next time if I ever, I don't know if I'm gonna master this crocheting, I might have to give it up.
No,
No.
you'll get there. You've
It's
got to,
like tension.
yeah, see, tension's everything, I think.
Well,
You know.
knitting it is too. I mean,
Well,
it
I
helps.
never had as
Not
much
as
trouble
much,
with
no.
knitting. Yeah,
I don't
with crocheting, I have to watch my tension.
Yeah.
Because you see, this is stress. I'm pretty stressed out.
Why?
It's so tight.
Oh, it's because
that's
if
so
it,
tight.
It's so tight. That's not my norm.
but
You're
when
a
I,
loose
when
crocheter.
I am a loose
Oh.
crocheter. Not today.
She's just so upset about Joanne's.
It's the Joanne's.
I know. Well, it's even
Let me
bond time, you know, I'm still mourning bond time.
Okay, I
Fun.
Oh.
We're okay.
Yeah, what?
I missed fun.
I know,
Nice.
I'm mourning it.
Part. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you know
gotcha.
who else is closing? Party City.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I don't
I've
care.
heard. It's a
Okay, now
nightmare.
you're gonna
I
turn
don't
and
go there
chain
much.
one.
How'd you
Party
do such
City.
a nice job? Do I chain
Practice.
one now or
Ladies have
turn it?
great
I'll show you
hair.
this yarn I gave Donna.
Take my kids in there for Halloween costume.
Chain one.
Right.
Yeah, and then they let
Now
the
do I
kids
go
try
in
them on too.
This,
long.
this one,
There we go.
Yeah, so,
pardon me,
1 pound
right here.
yeah.
Christmas
Right there.
situations. And
I don't
get
know. I don't know.
two big balls.
But I think they probably are.
I bought this,
because my
I'm like,
husband
I don't know
told
what
me
I'm gonna do
he's
with
in Knights of Columbus.
It's a
They
They
are.
have functions.
This is one of the
They
millets.
went, and they
Back
No,
were
I
then.
made a rabbit like
So I think the one guy
47
went out there.
100%. There we go.
almost 50 years ago.
Yeah.
I made a rabbit and I
So I
made
told her to make something good for
that
Christmas.
when the neighbor helped me with. I should bring it in and show it to you. Then I made, what are those things that kids want?
The plastic, sorry.
Can't think of
Oh, you got
it.
your-
Yoda. I made that.
Because your chair is fallen. It's gonna,
16 across.
sorry about
And
that.
that one I had to
Yes.
go and get help.
We don't know.
So I don't know. All
It's
these stores
unknown.
are going
Sometimes they
out
tell
with
you,
what's
sometimes they
gonna
don't.
be
But that one we
here.
don't know. It might be. It's polyester with a little bit of that. This was the shiny stuff.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of,
They're always there.
Oh, it's acrylic, supposedly. Yeah, there it is. 100% acrylic. Yeah. But it's got the little shiny stuff in there.
I think you might show up next week.
So, yeah. But you know, when they give you those millins, they just, yeah. Sometimes they, yeah. But it's 100%
Well, I thought
acrylic.
you
Yeah.
were doing your memory
Oh,
lessons. and
interesting. Is that true? 1 pound of yarn turns into a 5 pound project? I don't know. Yeah, I told her to make a star. Like she already made a star, so that'd be good to make a
Is
star.
that from,
Because it's kind of thick. It's definitely a bulky. So I'm trying to tell her, do a bulky, do a star and a small one, you know, that'd be nice. But it's,
Today I went to Bath and Body
yeah.
at the mall and there's a sign there that if you go in Bosco's and Bosco's closes
Yeah,
the door
yep,
to the mall
yep,
and you're parked at the other end, you're
Yep.
gonna have to walk all the way around the
that
outside.
is correct. Yep,
Well, I wouldn't be there that late, so. I don't
Yeah.
know.
yeah, they do. But people were doing kind of funky stuff through the Boscovs.
oh,
What were
really?
they doing?
Like they were using that as an entrance to the mall when it wasn't open and all this other stuff. I don't know. And so the
Hey,
mall,
don't talk about that. I did that.
What do you mean? What do you mean? They were using what?
Well, entrance as an entrance to the mall when they have all that other stuff closed off.
They-
How the heck are we supposed to get in there?
Oh, yeah, how are you gonna get in?
sorry, I'm like making people illegal.
I don't know.
It was funny, like in the mall, like the owners, I feel so like people were doing all kinds of stuff in there. Like people were were bringing their dogs in there.
Really?
And the guy was saying that they were, nothing against people who have service dogs, but these are people, just regular people with dogs. And the guy said every day he has to clean dog stuff on the floor. Every day.
Where's this?
Berkshire
That's pretty
Mall.
bad.
Every day. He said every day I have to clean up dog stuff in the mall.
How's
Every
he
day.
doing there?
I think good. I just
And
didn't
that's
like
very
this one.
interesting. And I went, wow.
You know.
Yeah. Every day. The security guard. I mean, poor guy.
Well, there was a lady walking her dog in Joanne fabric, and it didn't have a service dog.
Now Joanne does have a pet friendly policy.
Oh, does she?
They do, yeah.
But this lady was not shopping. It didn't appear to be. She was just walking around with a dog.
I know people do. I don't know. Like that whole subject gets people.
I have a dog, but I am not going to be bothered taking my dog to the mall.
Yeah.
They say that mental illness is sky high,
Is what?
sky high.
Well, can you imagine why?
No, I can't actually.
Well, COVID started it when people weren't getting together and,
Yeah.
True.
and the
True.
economy.
Just triggers.
Hey.
I have
but-
to tell you that, I love this commercial. When the little boy comes in
Good
and says,
question.
"Mom,
I don't
somebody
know.
has allergies."
Oh, the big one in Philly. Yeah, that is sad, actually. Yeah, Suzanne. I didn't get a chance to go down there.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I have to find out. I think it might be
But,
done,
I think
I don't know if
when
it's done,
dogs,
or-
my God.
but it was like 2 weeks ago. I saw a bunch of people.
I think I
Filming
was
in there.
16.
That store was John Wanamaker's.
I know.
The
My
Macy's.
husband worked
I had
there.
a
That
good
was
time
what,
during
who worked
the
there?
That was a gorgeous
No,
store.
but I had a
My
friend
husband
that
worked there.
If you ever see that movie, Mannequin, is it
It
Mannequin?
was Vicky.
Mannequin, the one with Kim
Well,
Cattrall when
that's
she
what
was
he wrote
little.
many years ago.
That was filmed
Why
in
did I
John
have
Wanamaker's.
16?
Yeah,
And
really
then
nice.
she went to,
Yeah, it was a nice
John
store. But
Wanamaker's
anyway, it became Macy's. It was Bloomingdale's, and then it became Macy's.
Oh,
Believe it or
Vicky,
not.
what department was she in?
But yes, the answer is yes.
That's right. I don't remember. Vicky.
Yeah, we
Right
love
now,
that store.
I go
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, and Rosemary, she's in front of me. She said she was sad too. But anyway, good to see you. Aretha, how are you doing today?
And then
Hopefully you're doing
I'd
well. Yeah,
wipe over.
so we're doing okay. We're trying our
I didn't
best
realize it was
to
there
keep going, but
that
I'm just making my
And then
dishcloth
Joanne-
because
No, I would wipe
my
down
brain's
the
not
water.
working.
Yeah.
I can only manage a single
This is
crochet
not right
today.
now. Maybe we should measure with yours. Maybe this isn't
But I'm kind of
right
digging
enough.
this. This is looking okay.
oh, measure with mine.
This might actually cool if I
So
had
remember,
planned. Yeah,
That was
Go
the
up
only
in
bad
here.
thing about
Sometimes
it.
this
I
stuff will
wiped
cool.
it down, but other than that,
Yeah, which
it
is
was
nice.
a good time.
Oh my
Look at
gosh.
that.
You're good. Woo,
Yeah.
Can't believe
you're
it.
good.
This
Yeah, I
is not,
think there's
this is
some-
not watching the
Well, the
TV
people
kind
that
of
live by
activity.
This is right. You'll get there.
It is. I know
Excuse
it's
me.
At TV time.
Yeah, so she's
So you
um
concentrate- you don't have to
Rosemary's
look at
learning
that
to
person's face
crochet. She learned to knit
all the
first.
time.
No.
And so it's definitely a different mind area
I don't wanna
of the
get
brain,
tight, though.
where you get stuff going. Yeah.
Maybe that was a problem.
But yeah, this is not real interesting, but
This must
You know.
be the
Yeah.
fourth time
you
I've
keep it
ever
going.
saw
But we were trying to. Oh yeah, so May, how's that working out with your? Did you get back to your she's ripping out her thing.
I'm ripping it.
She's ripping it.
Why?
It probably is the fourth time since I ripped it.
Please don't rip that again. It's just a dishcloth
I-
or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. One
It's
of
just-
these.
Your grandmother.
Like,
My
yeah.
granddaughter. When I was making her rip and she got so upset. She
Yes.
was Really? And she
Oh,
was,
you've only been to New York City. Yeah, that one's nice.
she was baking
Yeah,
a cake.
and the
other
smaller
day.
ones, yeah.
She's good. But the bowl was
But
too
the
heavy.
Wanamaker's
And she couldn't
building,
get all
like
the
the
batter out,
the
so I started to
Wanamakers
help her.
were like,
She went in
no
and told her
joke.
mother, I said, Caroline, do not
I
tell
think they
one.
only had like,
Come and talk with me.
they didn't get real big. Maybe they had 20
And it was
stores
getting
or
too
30,
busy
I don't
for
know.
me to pick it up. It was
But
I said,
all the
Caroline,
stores
don't
were
tell
really,
me.
really fancy.
Talk to me.
And they had
She won't work.
had an organ in there, and they had a big Christmas show, and that was their thing. They would do a big Christmas show, and it was awesome. And so,
So,
yeah,
Donna, you made the I think you made the comment about when
yeah.
you go to turn, you take the needle out.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, because if you chain before you turn,
Mm-hmm.
your chain is like twisted up a little bit.
Oh,
No, we didn't do that.
We didn't do that.
We didn't?
But you'll be okay.
No, we didn't chain
Okay.
before we
So we're talking
turned.
about how to work the turning chain.
Yeah, well, if you turn before you chain,
That's
Then
right,
you
you
don't have
turn
to do
before you
it.
change.
Oh,
did
if you
turn
turn
Yes,
before
yes,
you
yes.
change, so
She
you
taught me
chain.
if
correctly.
you
Yeah.
chain before you
Chain
turn.
before your turn, you should be
Well,
fine.
I did make one of those
Okay.
baby Yodas, and I had to go
Gotcha.
from
Ooh, I
place
was
to
making
place
sure I
every time
didn't.
I got
Yoda,
somewhere
I
to
made a
find
baby
somebody to help
Yoda.
me.
You made
And I was
everything.
determined, and I did have that problem of counting the stitches.
You make everything.
They're
I'm
not
thinking
easy.
I might make
She
a
makes us all
purple
look bad.
llama for Mary out of
I
that.
think you should.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna make a purple llama out of this for you.
Do I have to count it? Or?
Perfect.
I always count until
Hey,
I'm
Rosalie,
comfortable.
hello.
12, 13,
to see you.
14, 15, 16. All right, now chain
And-
and then turn.
Rosalie saying hi to everybody. Hello. Yes. Good to see you. Yeah, I just popped in for a couple seconds, but we were. If you rewind, you can see some of the stuff we were working on.
Yeah, depending where you work, this scarf would be really good.
And
I need to have pockets in a scarf.
Start for what?
A scarf.
But
It's
that
like a
yarn is
scarf,
crazy.
But it would be neat to have pockets.
I can't believe the
Yeah.
color of that. And see, that would match. Ooh, but that's
But then
thicker.
you would want to make sure
Mm.
that.
Yeah, no, this is a thin yarn.
It's so
your
thin.
yarn isn't a
Yes.
stretchy yarn, because
Yeah, I think
But
that
I,
is.
I got it, it had no label on any of the skeins.
Oh, okay.
Just like that.
I
Did
would
you get
even-
that from your
It
group?
would be. I would
I
have
got
liked
that
that
from
when
my
I saw it.
church
I could've-
Mm-hmm. Oh, may I see that? Let me see this. Yeah, so this is the. We don't know what this is. See if I can get the colors
I'll
in
stay
here.
with you so you
The
don't.
lighting. Here we go.
I don't want to go. Well,
And
They're not really that visible.
yeah, you really
When you
can't see the
crochet it,
colors.
It's really visible.
So this is this real thin baby yarn.
There
And then
is
show them
even
the-
though that it has purple.
And then the
Yeah.
colors come out when you crochet it.
Yeah, that's
Like this. Like this is crazy. So you don't even know. Like I would not
It
have
is,
even guessed
yeah.
that. But you see, and you see the pinks and the green. Or is that? Yeah, there you go. So that's how that yarn comes out. So from that to this, see that's crazy.
Well,
That
I
doesn't
would-
even match.
Donna, I did go in Joanne today. My husband and I were running errands, so I said,
Mhm.
you know what? Let me just run in there because they had 5 of the aprons I wanted. They didn't sell any. They had the hot
Mhm.
pads. I said, then I'll go tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock because they were wrapped around. You
Mm.
know how they go in where
Yeah.
they check out and come around.
So that's a
And then they were
star, one of the
wrapped
star
up partway
blankets.
up the aisle.
A lot of
That's
people are
half an
doing
hour
those
wait
now.
at least.
Yeah,
Because those
Saying hi to
girls are not
Rosalie.
fast.
yeah,
cool.
no, they're not.
They don't
I
have
mean, I waited a
But see-
while that day. I saw you there. I
Mhm.
waited a
Yeah.
while too.
Oh, really? Check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
So I think if I go at 9 o'clock, I should be okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should spend the money.
Yeah,
Are
don't-
they open it? Do they open at
They
9?
open at 9, so
Yeah.
does Michael's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Donna had a ton of gift cards from Joanne. So you got to use them by Friday.
You did?
Well, no,
You have to.
you have to. Yeah,
Which,
you have
last
to.
Friday or this Friday?
This one
Friday.
coming up, whatever day
These
that is.
stinkers.
That's the last day they're gonna accept. the-
Yeah, so you got to get those gift cards.
They said that on the news last
Well,
time.
well, that's good. They're telling people. There are going to be people that don't know it or are away.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shame. I
Yeah,
had 2 for a massage and the place closed.
right.
I didn't go because of COVID. That's a lot of money down the drain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they went.
That happened to me too. I
Yeah.
lost out on one of my figures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this
I
is,
think it was like $42.
And I was just afraid to go there.
I understand that. Yeah, those were crazy times.
Well,
you
and
know?
it was kind of even after, when people
Yeah.
were still going around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. it's
Now
crazy.
there's one, but it's so they think of something with that, so hopefully you won't get.
What are you making here?
A baby blanket.
It's nice.
It's just a.
Oh, it just looks curly
Just the
because
edge,
it's
yeah.
squished.
I
Yeah.
just can't just snip them. I need. But I could have bought yarn and made a sweater for a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then-
Oh yeah, Donna, when you keep your label, if you don't mind, I like that little. I don't know if it's on
I
there.
have to have a
The little-
purpose.
the
When I'm
little
looking for yarn,
sweater
I
on
need
the
to
little
know what
kid.
I'm gonna
Right.
be making.
If
Because
it's on there,
I
if not,
don't, I just grab and then you don't know what are you doing.
Well,
Maybe
that
you
yarn-
don't get enough.
That yarn,
But
that
she's
yarn's
got
pretty, but
the
then I
pound
should
of
buy
love. I
buttons at
can't tell if
Joann's
it's on
while
it,
they're
but you don't
still
have to look. You
They're
don't
only
look now.
25% off. Now this
That's
button,
not much off.
I bought, no, this button I
There you go,
bought by
another row.
mistake.
Yeah, it's
And
starting
this
to look
wrong
pretty good.
size, but it's made
Oh,
in
it does
Italy.
have a pattern.
They
It
have
only
beautiful
has the
buttons there,
pattern
so
for the
when I get
throw.
to the button.
Oh, for the throw. Oh, that's nice.
Figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart used to have,
Yeah.
half decent buttons too, but they don't have much anymore either.
Yeah.
Well, neither does that place.
I'm
But
a
if you
real
go
big
back,
powder in the beginning.
So Mary
Okay.
gave Donna some
But
pound
this
of
is
love,
what, this is
like
what
older
enough. I
pound of
don't think
love,
I'll make
and
too many
same
mistakes.
lot number, and it was
Yeah.
Looks
quite
okay
different
now with
colored.
your help.
So you got to really watch those
Good.
lot numbers.
Doesn't
Yeah.
look that wide, but I guess it is.
It's good.
Oh, it's as wide as the center.
Okay.
Here, we
Yeah, it
measured.
must be the color.
Measure
See,
it
I
again.
think the color throws you off. It is.
See?
It's the
Mhm.
same. I'll have to bring my bunny. I'll get my bunny at my first crochet project with the
You're
help of Mrs.
funny.
How did it come out?
Well, you can be the judge, but I mean, I made that when we were first married, and we're married 52 years.
Oh,
So I made it maybe 50, I don't know, 48 years ago or something.
wow. Well, congratulations. That's pretty good.
Well, the neighbor helped me.
No, but that's good. 50 years. I'm talking about that.
About 50
We're
years,
married.
it's the same
I'm
man,
wondering
wow.
The same man,
I'm
And
wondering
you're
if.
still together.
and you're
Yeah.
still together.
Oh, he's the
They tell
saint,
each
not
other.
me. God, he's the saint. I'm wondering if I should get a new dishwasher. We're in the house 26 years, and we
Mhm.
weren't in too long when we bought it because the other one was too noisy.
Mm-hmm.
It does make a little noise, but it starts out, but it's doing a great job. But now they're saying appliances are going to go up in price.
Right,
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah.
but they only last about 5 years.
Yeah, they're crappy.
Yeah,
The
that's,
new ones.
and if I go to
Yeah.
Casper's, they'll tell me if they're the best place to go. They'll
Mm.
say if it's working, keep it.
Keep it. Yeah. Yeah,
When
those
I
new
came
ones
out
are
of my
bad.
kitchen, my neighbor said, if the washing machine, the dishwasher is working, leave it. And that was 20 years ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
Still- it's still
Yeah.
working.
Because
I
they
know.
don't make anything to last.
No.
No, they
Like
really
that
I mean,
don't.
yeah, it's the day after the warranty, and
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it does make me nervous, so I don't want to pay $200 in tariff or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss Sears. I'll tell you. That's the other one.
Oh,
Sears.
I know.
All those appliances.
Sears and
Yeah,
Ah.
I think Martin's is pretty good. What do you think about
Mhm,
Martin's
mhm.
for
See, I haven't been there.
appliances?
Maybe I will.
well, my
Mm.
how
My
do they stay in
sto-
business?
my stove.
I know. I
isn't-
don't see anybody in there.
My stove isn't that old. My
Oh,
range
hey,
is the
big
problem.
girl.
Anyway, we looked in the drawer in the bottom was
What
Yeah,
are you up
it was
to?
crooked.
How are the
So here
chickens?
it was on a plastic hinge. So Mike went to Casper's, and he didn't get the usual help, and the
Yeah.
guy wasn't too great.
Mm-hmm.
And then the owner or the owner's son-in-law
Yeah.
went downstairs. He said, "Oh, you could go to Martin's; they might have it, or we could have to order it." Well, it could hang there for a week. Yes, it could.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the owner or the owner's son-in-law, I don't remember which, went downstairs, came back up with the part. Mike said, "Did you take that off another stove?" He said, "I did." And then he said, "Well, they're going to replace it."
I know, but still,
And
it's
then-
like,
I know,
oh,
but that's a kind of
Chain
service.
that's how they would do it for you.
And then-
Wow.
turn?
And then he
What-
said,
what-
"No charge." And Mike
Kelly,
said, "No."
chain
He
one
said,
and
No
then
I wanna
charge.
pay you." It was
Wow.
like
Kelly.
10.
Yeah, chain one.
chain one.
And then turn.
Yep. And then
Chain
go
one.
into that first stitch.
Chain one.
And hopefully that works for you.
Well, what did she do the first time? That was, you don't know.
We can't, I couldn't tell.
Maybe
Yeah.
with a variegated yarn. But anyway,
Mhm.
Mike said, "No, I want to pay you for it." But that's the kind of service they give
Okay.
there.
I see. I know that's good.
I know, I love them because they're
Okay. I have not bought anything from them yet.
great.
Hmm.
I would go out
Yeah,
And
so
then-
far I don't need any
We weren't
appliances.
happy with the refrigerator doors.
Hello.
They weren't right, and they ordered another one. They
Oh,
brought
that's
it up.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, but then we saw the other one wasn't much,
Oh.
coming from, and they had it outside, and I said, "Mike, these guys gotta get back. We gotta decide." And we found out the one we were going to
You guys
return,
leaving?
Yes.
when you open the one
Yeah.
door, if
See
you
you
press
Friday.
the
Are
handle,
you up
just
for
half the
Friday?
door open, which was nice for
Yeah.
bottles.
Right. Yeah.
And the other one didn't have that. And the
Oh.
guy, I said, "We've got to, these guys got," and the guy said, "No, I want you to be happy. You take your time."
Yes.
That's I could swear
Okay.
by Casper's. They
Wow.
really are.
So they really took care of you. That's
Yeah,
good.
they did.
Okay.
They did.
I'll have to check them out. trying not to buy anything.
No. We used to go, well, years ago, my
Yeah.
parents went to cruise.
You're leaving us?
Yeah.
I know where you're going.
We gotta go shopping.
Where are you going? I bet you're going to Goodwill.
Boutique.
It's the boutique.
That's a good idea. You ought to go there.
Seal, you have a neat jacket on today. That's neat. I bet that's
Mm.
warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Very wrinkled.
It's a
Hello.
between a
Ariel.
blue and a purple. Yeah.
That's good.
Well, thank you
So I
so
did
much for my
5 rows.
basket,
That's not bad.
Seal. That's adorable.
But yeah, I'm not crocheting so well today, but it is what it
All
is.
right, Donna, I expect an Afghan next week.
An Afghan by next week?
The Afghan by next
Mary,
week.
where do you get your car washed? I notice it's so clean.
I think my husband took it down the thing. and sprayed
Where?
it.
Which
But
one?
it's, it used to be cloistered. but it's
Oh, the
Yeah, is
fancy
that where he
one.
goes?
Mr. Clean or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Mike's-
one's a really nice car
Mike's
wash.
not happy with the one he's going to. He thought it scratched his car, the other car, and it's not
Oh.
clean. Well, if you have an SUV, they don't get the back of them,
Oh.
the back
Hmm.
window. We go to that place on State Hill Road,
Mm. Oh yeah, I don't like
or
that.
he goes. 'cause
It's
I
so
don't like-
busy in there.
I don't like to sit in it. I don't like to
I
sit to
don't
go.
Oh.
mind sitting in it, I don't like to drive it because there's a car right behind me, just like Will. And then I think, oh, I'm not paying attention, he's gonna bump into me.
Well, that's true, yeah.
I
Gotcha.
don't like. I have this phobia about being in a car wash.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm kinda
I don't
used to
like
it.
it either, but I'm getting into it now.
Are you?
I gotta
Yeah.
get Rosie clean.
Rosie?
Bad shape.
Oh,
I know, mine needs a bath.
I know. I saw this. I talked to anybody, if you can imagine, and I saw this man with his sort of not old, but he had this
Mhm.
really blue, sporty looking car. And it was
Mm-hmm.
all clean. I said, "Excuse me, sir, could you tell me where you get your car washed?" He doesn't. He
Oh.
said, "No one."
No one
No one
touches
touches
my
this.
car.
Yeah, I just tell you went to my grandson's. That's Ben Franklin. Did I show you the pictures? I showed them. I didn't think
I don't
showed
think
you.
I saw.
So,
Yeah, I saw
did you
Ben
see it?
What was
Franklin,
that?
yeah.
Oh, I saw Ben Franklin.
Did
Yeah,
you see
you
it?
yeah,
Well,
today.
anyway,
That's right.
Mike liked the man in
Oh,
front
that's
of us.
right.
He liked his shoes. I said, "Excuse me, sir, could you cut these shoes?" He said, "I have them a long time. They were like sneakers." He said, "I
Okay.
polished them. They
Polish
look brand
them?
new."
Wow. Hey, Tampa. Good to see you.
Not funny.
In the bushes. All right now. Yeah. Oh, it's funny. Like something about the car wash. Yeah, I love that fancy car wash over there. But
I
they
just-
they don't have snacks anymore. So
Which
that was a
one?
big deal. The
Oh,
cloister.
yes.
Yeah, I know.
How dare they?
They
No.
used to get popcorn out.
I
and
know.
soda.
You could get a little drink, have some
Coffee.
popcorn and coffee.
I know. I used to like going.
That was amazing.
Now it's like.
Not anymore.
No,
No.
all these things.
No snacks for you.
things
Like
in
no soup for you.
No soup for you.
Oh, I like the one on State Hill Road when they
This is just
Drove
a
it. you didn't
washcloth.
have to go through, and the ladies
Which is
were
not that
nice, and they
exciting.
wiped your car
But
off at
just-
the end.
Finishing out this cone. Almost gone. Only
How-
took me 3 years to
How do you
finish.
get it on the cone? Did you put it on?
No, this is
You buy them that way.
yeah, Lily sugar and cream.
Mm,
Mm.
I think that's pretty yarn.
Yeah, it's
But
not bad.
But Joann's is expensive.
It is.
Oh, that's sugar and cream.
Yes.
What do you make?
They went almost $16
This is just
for a
Just a washcloth.
thingy.
But it's pretty. Yeah, it comes out nice. And it just, and it pools. And I'm not doing anything.
If ever you want to make a washcloth,
Hmm.
you use solid color yarn, but
Oh,
the
I used to.
stitches make it look like a bird or a frog.
Oh,
Oh, yeah?
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. This is cool.
it is neat.
Yeah. So we're, this is the only this is brainless crocheting, I call it, for me.
Me too. You
Yeah.
don't have to think.
You don't have to
You
think.
just have to make sure that your ends don't grow.
Right. Yeah, no growing ends.
Spread out,
So far, pretty straight. I think so. Yeah, we're doing okay. Yeah, and that's why when you asked about the turning chain, I went, oh no,
Now
what the
I
heck
only
do
have
I do?
15. How did I lose one?
You lost a stitch. Yeah, see, that's good to count every time.
Then you rip out.
11, 12, 13, 14. How did I lose one?
So May is a what's the word?
I'm sorry,
Perfectionist.
I'm a pain in the.
No,
She's a perfectionist.
but how do I know where
Oh,
I'm at
Annabelle, good to see you.
when I go at the end?
Yeah,
How do
well,
I know?
It's not bad. Yeah, a little
Okay.
bit.
Just start all over.
Okay, there.
And
Yeah.
good to see
Then
you.
I
Welcome
turn
in.
and chain
Yes.
one.
So this is though. Speaking of tension, this is really tight, And I had trouble getting back into the first row.
Maybe I didn't.
So,
realize it.
I think this was like, I was stressed out. I can't even remember where, but say I'm loosening up now. But see, this is what I'm talking about. You tension your yarn somehow. You got to figure out the best way to do it.
My-
But this way, your stitches come out somewhat even. Just, whichever way. Like some people do it over their hand.
I
Some
did
people
it
do this.
way.
Yeah, I do it that way also. Yeah.
My sister made an Afghan. It was
Yeah.
she's a knitter, but she crocheted that stitch that looks, what do they call it? Do they call it the Afghan stitching crochet?
There is an Afghan stitch. Yeah.
You know, and it had a bear in it or something.
Yeah.
Don't you need a long needle for that though, I think?
Yeah,
think
you can
you
use those. I've never used Afghan needles. Anybody
I think-
else?
Afghan.
Yeah, they're called
they
Afghan. They're long. They're like this.
You sort of have all the stitches on. I
And you
think.
can it's like they do Tunisian with it. Tunisian crochet. They put
Oh, I
all the.
have one of them.
Do you use it? I've never
No.
used it. No.
I
See?
have one of them too. I
Yeah.
have used
I
it.
bought
Have you used it?
I bought
Okay.
a packet one time. and
Right.
I think it had one in there,
Yeah.
and I wasn't sure what it was.
See, this
but
is so
do
tight. I can't
kinda
even get
like
the needle in there. Hooking it. Yeah.
Tunisian? Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
How do you say it? I
Tu-
always say it wrong.
Tunisian.
Hmm.
Tunisia.
I do kind of like doing it because when you're
Sorry, man.
like
So
say
my
you have an
end's not
inch or
too bad.
something, it looks to me like you knit one row, purl one row.
It almost
And
does.
you
Yeah.
actually were crocheting,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks very pretty.
And what did you
Yeah.
make?
I made a scarf,
Okay.
Oh, do you have the scarf?
maybe.
Bring me that scarf.
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
I might have it. I don't know if I gave it away or
You
not.
might have. Yeah, I understand.
It's been a long time, but
Mhm.
I think I learned that the first year I was here,
Okay.
first or second year.
Yeah, I made
Yeah,
a
there's
scarf
that.
out of that too.
Mhm.
My problem that I didn't like about the Tunisian
Mhm.
was that it has a tendency, and maybe it was me, a
To
tendency
curl.
to curl at the bottom.
Mhm.
And
That's
if
what
you-
everyone says.
If you try to do a border
Mhm.
to make it nicer,
Yeah.
it's very bulky, heavy.
Oh, it's heavy.
just
Yeah, it is
doesn't look
heavy.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've not really done Tunisian, but I've seen big Afghans like in the thrift store.
I made an
It's really pretty.
Afghan with little squares of
Mhm.
Tunisian.
Yeah.
Text.
That I made.
Okay, what would
Yeah.
I say? I want to see it.
Yeah, that's nice. How'd it go? I mean, the Afghan. Like you
Probably
did
just
like 4-inch squares or something like
Tunisian
that?
crochet, probably.
No, you
Tunisian
do a little
crochet.
square. I guess I forget you put 5 or 6 stitches.
Mm-hmm. Oh, little squares. Okay.
Yeah, little
Yep,
squares.
Little squares.
There's little
Okay.
squares.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
I
But
made a
it
baby
is
Afghan
easy to
out
do.
of it.
Oh,
You
nice.
just have to
Yeah, I've
pay
never
attention
done that.
to what you're doing.
I'll finish this row. Oh.
I didn't need a Tunisian crochet hook.
Here,
either.
this is
Oh,
what-
yeah,
With
because they
the
were
four-
small.
They were small. You could do it on a
Yeah.
regular.
On a regular hook. Oh, that's
Because
right.
what you're doing
Okay.
is
That's why I wanted to
You're
learn
picking up this
Tunisian and I didn't want
front
to buy the
stitch.
hook.
Instead of
Mm-hmm.
here that we're so used to
After, later
doing.
on, people had
You're
hooks that
picking
they
this up.
brought in here.
Oh.
I
Right.
have one. I have one hook
So
with
if you
two,
were to go like
with
this.
two hooks on
It'll
the both
be nice.
ends.
Yep, there we go.
So when you buy this,
So that's
it's on
it.
a spool already.
This, yes, this is exactly
But anyway,
what it
we're-
looks like.
So we're just wrapping it up. But anyway.
Usually, now,
Anyone can tell you what paper says anything.
Oops.
Oh, now I got that, man.
usually,
That
like
came out nice.
Walmart, they have it on the bottom
So,
shelf.
Okay.
All right, it's my other hat.
Joann's had it on the bottom
Uh,
shelf.
And what do you
Finish this
use it
guy.
for? Like,
It's
We're gonna wrap it up.
100%
But
cotton.
like I said,
So
I
you
gave a
wanted
hat
to,
to the lady
pot-
who gave me
pot
the
holders,
Noro. So
washcloths,
made about 3 of
stuff like
these. So I'm
that.
gonna keep going.
Little face
I got
scrubbers.
about 5.
I love
How many
that.
more do I
Oh, I
have?
love this very
About 7 skeins of that. So
I never
I'm gonna
used
knit 'em up.
anything
I think
but
I'm gonna
garden
knit 'em and then
before.
go from
Now I
there.
do some color.
That's
I mean,
what
some
Donna's working
plain.
on her
Did you
star
finish
blanket,
the
which is
Afghan for your
amazing.
son?
And you saw that.
Aren't you making?
And
I
I'm
was
trying to think
thinking
what
of
else.
a blue one for a
But anyway,
baby
we'll just
blanket.
make sure you guys have
Yeah, I
fun
think
That one, I
crocheting and
sent
knitting.
that to him,
Oh,
And
okay.
thanks for stopping in.
and
And I'm gonna
I'm working
Dip
on
off.
one for my
I'm gonna go to
sister
Goodwill
with those colors.
just so we can steal the yarn
coral.
from around the.
I should.
I don't
Did
really.
you ever get that?
I don't need any
straightened
more
out?
yarn, so I gave away
Yes.
yarn today.
Did you?
So like,
Are they
It just
mark
came
this on the
last
calendar.
night.
Oh, and it's
But
right.
Yeah.
This one was
I
one
think
of them.
everybody was happy.
Yeah, it came.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you do?
That was
with the
good.
one
I'll
you
keep
didn't
going.
They
like?
told me to keep it.
All right.
But
Well,
now
Well, thanks
I
for
have
coming in.
James
That's
of,
a year.
Yeah.
Steam, and
Well, you-
Oh, my
That's
God.
pretty much yarn though, maybe there's something you can do.
I was thinking maybe
No.
I could probably do a
Yours,
lap
you don't want it.
Mm-mm.
a little lap
Mm-mm.
throw.
Oh, you're
That's
welcome
20 ounces.
very much. And thanks for
20
coming in.
each,
Come
the
on back.
total.
10,
Yes.
20
Hopefully
each.
you had a little
I
fun.
mean,
What?
oh, no, I'm sorry.
And
20
but yeah,
total.
this is what we do.
Yeah, I think.
Once a
oh,
week, we
What are you
try
gonna do
anyway.
with that, Donna? That's neat.
Let's see what she does.
You know what I might make out of this?
What are you gonna make?
One of those peppermint Afghans, but instead of just all red,
Yeah.
it'll be this.
Oh.
What's a peppermint apple?
Oh, like the little swirly? The one that
it's
looks like a
swirly.
peppermint.
It looks like a peppermint. with
Yeah.
Red
Is
and
that crochet?
yeah.
It is.
Can I do that?
With red and white. It's
Yeah.
red and white, and then
That yarn is neat.
yeah.
But it might not be
That'll work
enough
out great.
though.
Where did you
Ugh.
find?
I don't think it'd be
Oh,
enough.
that's
I don't
pretty.
know.
So now
You
this
probably
is
need
Yeah,
two of those.
I will be
and that's
using white also.
called,
Oh, you had okay.
faded
And you
I
have
will be
Yes, I
adding white.
love
Okay.
I mean,
faded.
Yeah,
and
so-
this
I think
one
I can
is
use the regular white for that.
So anyway, this is what she's gonna
Wonder
do with
if you can
this.
get that
This is
yarn
the
anymore.
Christmas stuff.
What, who makes?
It's got a little sparkle in there. All right, Donna. Well, we'll see. I can't wait to see what
That's
happens.
Well, I had made.
So we give her yarn to make her make stuff because
I
she's
think
fast.
that's really neat. I made Christmas stockings, and the ones I made for my son are in knitting worsted. It's wool,
Mm-hmm.
and I got that yarn. There was a yarn shop in Allentown, but I think they went out. It
Probably.
was huge, and the daughter had
I'll
it,
pack
but,
'em up
you know, no
Yep.
father. So anyway, then when I started making others, I got
Yep.
the Burnett acrylic.
Okay.
But I have some of the wool left that I think should I hang on in case somebody wants a Christmas stocking.
Yeah.
I don't want to make.
That'd be nice.
But I thought maybe it would be enough because my one Afghan, I think I didn't bring the pattern. It's just a square and it's
Mhm.
like a fisherman knit pattern.
Oh, okay. I
and
love
then you
that.
make all the squares all the same.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you
Yeah, you put
Position
one
them
this way
way
and the
that
other
way.
one that
Oh,
way.
and I
okay.
thought
see
maybe
that.
maybe if I made see how many red I could make, how many so many green and how many white.
Okay.
And then just even if it's not a big Afghan, if it would be
Yes.
just a blank, something to put on a chair.
Right.
You know, I thought at least that way but then if somebody wants a Christmas, I could say I'm out of business.
Yeah.
Well-
That's going to take a minute
The way,
to
way-
put that together.
oh, somebody called and needed one while I'm bringing in the Christmas tree. Could I do one for Christmas? Oh, I did.
Oh, you did?
Well, the thing is, when you do the Santa Claus face, you want to do that in one sitting. At least I do.
Mm-hmm.
But
Girl, that's a lot.
I know. I know.
Why did you do that to yourself?
Because, well, what happened, my son's friends said his mother needed them, and she used to get them at the Women's Exchange in West Reading.
Mm.
And this is years ago. And my son said, "Oh, my mom can make them."
Oh my gosh.
Well, I couldn't turn.
This is how you
I
get
couldn't
pulled into
turn-
stuff.
I could not turn them down.
Did you
Yeah.
tell her about your husband and the coats and hats? You
Oh,
had 82 coats, and then someone suggested that. you could
yeah,
do-
yeah.
Did you
Well,
hear that story?
my husband's in Knights of Columbus, and they always buy like coats for St. Catherine
Oh.
Siena School, the kids
Gotcha.
that need coats. And then if they have extras, this principal is friends with some
Yeah.
principal from a city school.
Mm-hmm.
So they coats go over there. And my
Right.
husband said to me, "Oh, wouldn't it be nice if we had we make 89 coats. Wouldn't it be nice to have 89 hats?"
Oh my gosh.
And so I did collect hats. I mean, ladies here maybe
Right.
a
Well, I don't know
lot.
if I was here at that time.
And
Yeah,
I
May made a lot.
It's funny,
I made some.
Joe donated
volunteered.
her.
Yeah, he volunteered me to make hats. I
82
told him,
hats.
Oh my
I
God.
told him never again.
Yeah.
Because I was really disappointed because those ladies from the church knitting group, I got
Mm.
one hat.
Oh.
They didn't.
Wow.
They didn't even do it.
The ladies from their knitting group.
Didn't help.
Yeah, didn't even help. I asked them
Aw.
about it. I told them about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a great group.
We have a good group
Guys,
here.
We have a
Somebody
good
says
group here.
something.
This is
Yeah.
really a great
I
Oh,
should
group.
Yeah.
jump in there.
But
Yeah.
that,
So we
all
so we
jumped
got
in.
her to her 80. How many
I
hats
got-
did you get?
I actually had some 90 some.
I think you had 90 something hats. Yeah.
I had 90 some hats, and
Yeah.
they were all different colors.
Mhm.
And oh, the principal over at the school
Like,
thought they
lost
were
their
just
mind.
which
Yeah.
school
wonderful.
was it?
Mhm.
St. Catherine's of
Oh,
Siena.
yeah.
oh, right.
grade
But where'd they
school.
go in Reading then?
I'm not sure where they went
Oh my
Reading.
God, my sister taught there. Some kids come to school and say, well, where's your coat? Oh, it's my brother's turn to wear the coat. It's
Oh my
brother's
gosh,
week.
that's
Why
terrible.
they don't have socks.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
tough.
So that's
Mm,
what they do.
That's so
and,
hard for me to understand.
that is.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you try to make
People
that
don't.
work?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do
Yeah.
it out so that your kid could have a coat.
Some
Yeah.
of these parents, I'll tell you, they
Hmm.
just don't give a rip.
In Reading
crazy.
or anywhere.
Anywhere,
I don't
yeah.
want
It's anywhere.
to, I saw parents in Reading that really, really cared.
Yeah, that's a shame. Well, anyway, well, thank you for coming. But we have a good group. Yeah, and I appreciate everybody in the group.
Have a good
Oh,
group
I do
here.
too. You make
So-
me, you're so
You were,
jovial. You laugh a lot.
Yeah.
you're asking.
All right, so we'll see you soon.
One's by Karen.
That was a good story. All right.
And then
We'll
another
see ya.
one I
Bye-bye.
made was from Red Heart.
Okay. Yeah,
But
they
they're
were-
all